Good morning. All right, I gotta get ready. I have work. Gosh, I have 12 minutes, but I had to get my kids ready and all of it. Here we go. So I already put my lotion on, my SPF a little bit ago. I'm gonna start with my Saint makeup. Okay, is this like palette the cutest thing you've ever seen? And it's a double decker, but really cute. So the contour, it's different. It's not as creamy as the highlights, but it's like that for a reason. You don't want your shadows going all over the place, right? And so the contour is a different consistency than the highlights. And so you just got to warm it up. And so it's best to take, I just take my finger. I know if you're in a really cold spot, people have taken their blow dryers to warm up the creams, but you could feel for your cheekbone here. And it glides on so much better when you've warmed it up with your finger. And so if you get your contour and you're like, something's wrong here, it's just a different consistency. And it's like that for a reason. Like I said, you don't want your shadows going all over the place. And so it is, it kind of feels different, and that's okay. All right, so I'm just putting my contour on quickly. Bottom of my cheekbones, my forehead. Just using my finger today. I'm rushing. See if I could do this. My nose, bottom of my lip. Yeah, my lips too. All right. And really, that's it. Up into my brow. That's my contour. Nothing crazy. Okay. And I always keep like a microfiber towel right by me. Kind of rub my finger off. And now I'm going to go into my main highlight. And my main highlight, this is like what you would think of as your traditional foundation. So it's going to match my skin the best. So you might like, are you even putting anything on? I am. You can see those dots. But it matches my skin color the best. It's like closest to my personal shade. Now, Saint makeup is one layer. So you see, I'm actually placing the product below my contour. And I put it on my jawline. Right here on my cheeks. I cannot get these breakouts to go away. Deep breaths. I'm a little stressed lately. A lot's going on. Softball started. Baseball started. You guys too? I mean, I love it, but it's a lot. I have 2 practices today, 2 scrimmages tomorrow. Some coaches use the app. Some coaches don't use the app. My husband gets one text. I get another email. I mean, it's insane. I'm like, people, make this easier. I have 3 kids. My husband's working. I have to do a lot of the driving. Anyways, okay, so this is my Brightener Highlight. Chin, lip, down the nose, under the eye. I don't rub it all the way across. I want less product here just because of all my fine lines. And I put a little bit on my eyelids just to get that discoloration. And the last spot, where I didn't put the product earlier. Okay, you see how I didn't layer. This is one single layer, like one layer, one palette, and I could do it with one brush. I mean, this makeup is game changer. Okay, so since I do have all my product on, I'm gonna use my one brush, my B² brush, blush and bronzer brush, and I'm gonna blend it out. And because the creams have been sitting on my face, even the contour, that's that more different consistency, it's going to blend out so nice because they're creams and our face has warmed it up. So I always start with the lighter colors, my lighter highlights, and I keep those all in the same spot. So Saint is all about creating dimension. And so if you just go and blend it all together, like just go to town, you're taking away that dimension. And that's the whole point of 3D cream foundation, is to create those shadows and the difference of colors. And where we put it is super important. It gives you cheekbones, thins your face, rounds your face if you need it. So it's all the things, and it's super fun. All right, so my nose, I put lines down. If I go straight across, I'm just gonna rub those together. So when I do it, I pounce up and down. You could kind of bring the contour down the side of your nose, but I'm not just blending it all out crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on my forehead. Now when you go to your forehead, you wanna blend it out so that you're like radiating. You have light to the center of your face, and you don't wanna bring your contour even down lower. But I kind of put it a little bit low on my forehead so that I can blend it up into my hairline. I do have kind of blonde. And so I don't want all this, that brown, like, you know, just like right here. So blend, blend, blend. I like to flip it out to the fluffy end and kind of finish. It gives like a more airbrush. It's really good, like finish the makeup, I feel. All right, let's get this contour. So the contour, I'm gonna underblend. We're just blending it up. Same. I've cleaned my brushes. I double cleanse. New pillowcases. I'm still just breaking out so bad. Just my life. All right. You do bring your contour down your neck, creating that shadow. All right, and so far, pretty good. Okay, my favorite product, my bronzer. And I actually put it next to my illuminator, and I did that on purpose in my palette because I actually kind of pounce in both. It's kind of like double duty. So I'm stippling the makeup on. If I just went and rubbed, I'm gonna move those creams that I already put on below it. I don't wanna move those guys. Paint by number for a reason. I wanna keep the product in the right place. So you can see how that warmth, or warmed my face, so nice. And so that, it's not bad. I just like bronzer. And the cream bronzer, if you've not used a cream bronzer before, I mean, it's so good. So good. Okay. So I'm doing just C's on my face. A C for top of my cheek, forehead, same thing. You can get it down your neck. Kind of, oops. Sorry, I'm kind of wearing loud earrings today. It's your Read Across America week. And you got to wear your favorite character, so it's not exactly a book. Sandlot, but my favorite. I love this shirt. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to wear those crazy earrings today. Okay. So now it's blush. I'm going to go to my go-to. This is Sandstone. Pounce, pounce, pounce. You don't need tons of product. And just the top of your cheeks. Oh, this color. Someone tell me to stop wearing it. I love it. It's a good red. Like, just a really nice red. Nothing crazy. And if you don't want it as dark, you put less product. If you like a more or a brighter cheek, more product. There are different kinds, satin, semi-gloss, gloss. And so the satins are goes a long way. They really show up really nicely. And so, I mean, and those are my favorite. I like the satin ones. They're the more matte. All right, so I'm going to go into my contour with my multitasker brush. Sorry, I have a mirror right here, so I keep on looking off. A little bit, and my Cupid's bow there. Just lining my lips. Not awkward at all. And I go just a little bit on the outside. I have thin lips, and this just kind of gives the illusion of a more pouty lip. I don't know. Okay. Same thing in my brows. I'm still using my contour. I am waiting. It's already on its way for my new brush. It's a line brush for like using shadow in my brows. And I really am excited about that because I know people use the Oak or the Trust with that line brush to fill their brows. And I'm really excited to try that. I'm just gonna follow, do some like hair strokes. And voila. Okay, so brows are done. Line my lips. I'm gonna put a little bit of that Sandstone on. Oh my goodness. I still put lips on even though I wear a mask. Tell me why. I can't. But I mean, I have recess and lunch, and whenever we're outside, we get to take them off, the masks. Because I teach first grade, and I still put it on. I can't stop it. I'm so excited. We get to like stop wearing masks. End of March 11th, I believe, is the last day. Freaking pumped. This has been hard. This has been hard. teaching with a mask for six-year-olds. It sucked. Okay. Where's my buff brush? Okay, so I did put some cream on my eyelids, and so I'm gonna set it with the Vanilla Dust powder. And not only is it setting it, but it gives me a really good base. I used to, before always take like a white eyeshadow and just like, you know, make a base on the entire eyelid. I don't have to now. I just use the Vanilla Dust setting powder. And I kind of like to go underneath the eyes a little bit. This is pressed, and it's just a really thin setting powder. And I'm going to use my Perfector sponge after just to make sure I kind of blend it all in and grab any extra product. Okay, so let's do some eyes. I definitely need more eyeshadows. That's like after I get all my, I'm trying to finish my artist kit. And so I'm almost done getting all the highlights and contours. My eyeshadows are next. Definitely going to try to get some of those. So I'm just going to use Stay Golden. I'm just going above my crease a little bit and in the crease on the outside. This is just a really good basic color. I like it. Just using the fluffy end of the eyeshadow brush. And I love Saint's brush because they're double-ended. So after I put the fluffy end, so outside, windshield wiper, kind of try to bring it up above that crease so that you can see it. I'm going to turn it to the more dense, smaller side, same color, and just bring it underneath my eye. I can't do this without making an odd face. I don't know. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of Trust. It is a darker color, but just kind of like where your eyeliner would go. Just a little on the outside there. Follow the lash line. I'm wearing a hat today. I just realized. Dang it. I put makeup on my forehead. I might be having to wipe some of that off. Because people, any excuse I get to wear a hat, yep, it's happening. But why is it the worst during the pledge? I have to take it off and I'm like, meow. I hope I do it quick. I'm like, okay, that sucker's going back on. All right, I'm going to flip it back over. Blend, blend, blend. Bring it just a teeny bit on the outside underneath my eye. Like I said, funny faces. I can't do like a straight face without, I can't do this with a straight face. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, that's all I'm doing today. Nothing crazy. Like I said, I'm wearing a hat. Why am I doing all this? Because it's fun. All right, eyeliner. I just use CoverGirl Ink It. It's just a cream. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the outside. Just a little bit. All right. Same thing on the other side. Give myself a little bit of a wing. I'm not going all the way across either. I don't need too much today. Okay, I'm not gonna even go on the bottom. I put that eyeshadow on the bottom. Sorry, I know there's kind of some shadows. It's hard getting ready in the mornings and recording it. Anyways, all right. This is just Maybelline's The Colossal. I like volume. So I think this is like 7 or like 9 times volume. I don't know if any of that's true. But I like it. I've used it forever. So I don't know. I like the volumizer more than like a lengthening. I don't know why. Okay. One eye. Sorry, I know this is awkward. All right. Mascara done. All right, favorite part. I'm gonna go under before. Now this is damp, this perfector sponge. I get it wet, squeeze, 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 no water dripping. And when it is like that, it's ready to go. All right, so I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I really like it. It gets more of a matte finish, and just the spray feels really good. So you just spray your face. Oh gosh, it smells so dang good. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, but I also use the Airspun, the Coty Airspun, like get it at Walmart. I'm just gonna put a little bit, just because I work so long wearing masks all day long. Normally I don't like to wear powder just because I have fine lines, but I feel like I have to set with it a little bit on these long days, especially when I'm wearing a mask. Just helps it to be set. So side of nose, kind of underneath the eye. You get a little bit more. And I go, because I wear the mask, I like to go a little bit on my jawline here, around my mouth. I'm not putting tons on. And the Perfector Spun actually will help pick up extra product and blend in areas if I missed it. Have these horrible breakouts. Put a little bit of powder on that so that they're not so shiny. Helps to camouflage them a bit. Put a little bit more. Ay caramba. Okay. And that is it. I'm gonna put a little bit of illuminator on, even though I kind of put it on when I put my bronzer. I like the cream. This is rose gold. It's just really pretty. A nice just little finish. And last thing is, this is Lifter Gloss Maybelline. I love it. I just put a teeny bit on. Just gives you like a nice little finish. All right. Let's see. And that's it. Isn't that sandstone so pretty? I hope you guys have a good day. I would love to help you. People, one palette, one compact, your whole face. Let me try to do this one-handed. Your whole face in one compact. Tins. They're so cheap. 14 bucks. You could do it with one brush. Today I used this brush on my whole face, and then I just used my eyeshadow brush. But you could use whatever you have, honestly. But that's it. I'm ready to go. I feel like Saint is just such a really pretty finish. It's just really nice. There's that glow. I look, well, I wouldn't say awake. That 4:30 alarm clock is horrible. But I hope you have a great day, and bye.